I just woke up and I checked both websites. The official Rockdale County website does not have this on it. I guess they will in a couple hours. But it says, "We are committed to providing you with the best and most accurate information possible. To help with that, we've compiled an initial list of frequently asked questions below." And here are those frequently asked questions. What are the chemicals being detected by EPA air monitoring? Chlorine, chloramine, and chlorine compounds. EPA air quality detectors are monitoring the following as well: carbon monoxide, hydrogen chloride, and phosgene. Someone mentioned phosgene to me a while ago, but I have no idea what phosphine is. But I knew the biolab worked with strictly almost everything was chlorine base. But that's because I worked there for like a little under a month in 2 different buildings at 2 different time periods. Is the water safe? Rockdale County's drinking water remains safe. Water samples have been tested 3 times daily. As I said when I read reports the other day that I don't think I posted to YouTube, what exactly is 3 times daily? Is this like 8, 9, 10 a.m.? Is it 6 a.m., 12 p.m., 6 p.m.? What are those times that we're taking the readings? That's what I want to know. I'm a nosy little bitch, but I wanted to make sure you're not taking them just back to back to back, you know? And all results have returned safe levels. Streams downstream from Biolab facility do not feed into the Haines watershed, the source of Rockdale County's drinking water. Well, the gas has moved west northward towards other areas and other counties. What about their county water? What about Gwinnett? What about Newton? What about DeKalb? Because, like, I live 3 miles from this, but I am technically not Rockdale County. I am a different county because I live on the edge. I'm still in the city, just a different county. And I woke up with my house full of chlorine, and I am salty about it. In fact, all of my bedding needs to be washed because I laid down in bed and had a migraine that just kept getting worse after it was starting to get better. So my husband is just like, he didn't feel like washing the bed sheets, but chlorine doesn't affect him as much as it affects me, so he went to sleep in there. I slept in a different room. So salty, I could not sleep, snuggling my husband. Why is the shelter in place only for the evening? In the evening, atmospheric inversion is occurring, trapping air and pollution and the harmful chemicals closer to the ground. This causes unhealthy spikes in air quality for people not sheltering in place in the evening. Why is it different than during the day? During the day, the sun heats the Earth's surface, warms the air near the ground. At night, with no sunlight, the ground loses heat and the air near the surface cools. The air higher up doesn't cool as fast, so you end up with cooler air near the ground, creating inversion. The recommended shelter in place is from 7 p.m. as the sun is beginning to set. What are the possible reactions to chlorine compounds? Smoke that contains chlorine compounds can cause various symptoms, including irritation of the eyes and airways, coughing, shortness of breath, difficulty breathing, chest tightness, a scratchy throat, irritated sinuses, headaches, and stinging eyes, or a running nose. I can tell you right now, my sinuses are irritated. I have not been able to smell most things unless they're hella strong. People with lung disease may not be able to breathe as deeply or as vigorously as usual, and they may experience symptoms such as coughing, phlegm, chest discomfort, wheezing, and shortness of breath. If you are feeling sick, what do you do? It's important to protect your health from the plume that contains chlorine compounds. Here's what you can do. Stay indoors and avoid outdoor activities. What if you strictly work outside? Or, because you can't just avoid going to work. What if, you have to travel to work? I have to leave at 6:20, 6:30 to get to my job, which starts at 7. Keep your homes air clean by closing doors and windows. Use your air conditioner only if it recirculates indoor air. Older adults, children, and those with weakened immune systems should limit time outside to avoid smoke. Yeah, my sister has 2 children who are on fall break from school and they can't even enjoy outside. And they can't go out and play or do anything. They have to... it just sucks. If you have asthma or lung issues, follow your doctor's advice on managing your condition. While chlorine levels are currently safe, follow local emergency guidelines. If you experience symptoms, contact your healthcare provider or the Georgia Poison Center at this number. Yeah, that is their thing. I did call the Georgia Poison Center, and they just told me, change clothes, because the chlorine can stay on your clothes. Wash your face if your eyes are watery. Take a steamy hot, shower, because that, helps. The hot air will, help you breathe easier. That was the advice I got from them. And then they weren't, telling me you need to go to the doctor or whatever. If they're just if you feel you need to go to the doctor, go to the doctor. And I'm just I don't have health insurance. I can't go. And I'm just so annoyed. So, this is happening.